This is a very important occasion. For business to have a dialogue with you leaders is a key to build prosperous societies for all our citizens. So I really thank you for being here. Now on competitiveness, obviously we are losing ground. I think it's worthwhile remembering that in 2008 the EU and the United States had roughly the same GDP per capita. In 2023, 15 years later, the United States is 25% larger than the EU and Great Britain together. Now that to me is a remarkably big number. However, one should remember that the key explanation factor are the Magnificent Seven that grew at an extraordinary pace during this period. So Europe has challenges, but I think it is important not to forget that Europe has great strengths, great people, and great companies. We're proud and we want to develop. We can. In my view, Europe must move from reaction to action to remain competitive, secure and resilient. European businesses present here today are ready to act, not just with goodwill, but with concrete intent. We stand ready to invest significantly more in Europe. On average, these companies stand ready to increase their investment levels in Europe by 50% towards 2030. If all large European companies match this level of investment increase, Europe would be on track to close most of the 800 billion annual investment gap outlined by Draghi. But this hand comes with a clear message. We are ready, if you are. We need the enabling conditions to be in place. We are in a hurry, and we need that sense of urgency. We're good at innovation in Europe, but we have not created the right circumstances to allow our innovations to grow from startups to scale-ups and then to big companies. For this to happen, we must firstly channel European private capital to the innovations and stop the capital from sleeping in bank accounts or in mattresses for that matter. Remember, Sweden, Denmark and the Netherlands stand for roughly 70% of all European savings in equities. The rest of all savings is in savings accounts. Now imagine if we unleash the financial power in our mattresses. It's a cultural question. It's not a question of more regulation. To save in equities is good. Secondly, we must create a true European internal market through simplification and harmonization, also in areas such as telecom and energy. I believe that closing the investment gap requires this joint partnership between business and policymakers as evident today. So, Excellencies, this hand is extended in trust. If met with action, it becomes a shared commitment towards a more secure and competitive Europe. And with that, I would like to hand over the Copenhagen Pledge to the Prime Minister.